who is excited to see our brand new project? This is our brand new project. So we are up in Tamworth in Arden, and as you can see, that steel frame which is right there is going to be looking like this. Absolute beautiful project which we are starting today. It's our first day on the tools here. We set up site on Friday. It is now Monday the 30th of June, and we've just had a delivery from Darlaston Builders Merchants. And I'm going to go now and look and show you around the project of what we've got to get on with. So I'm going to start posting more on YouTube again now. We're going to be on this project. We've got another project coming up and coming as well. We've got Super Trial up and coming. We've got Germany this week. There's so much happening in my life now. We're going to be doing a week-to-week series showing where we are, what we're doing, a little bit of bricklaying, a lot of bricklaying, sorry. There'll be a little bit of training in there from myself, a little bit behind the scenes of my life, how things go on, etc. But we're going to be putting this camera out now and showcasing everything which we are doing. So right, let me talk you through this job because this is an absolute beauty. So as I am now inside the building, from here, this is going to be a garage which is going to be built into the property. There's a garage, there's a framework for the doors which are going to be coming through there. As you come through to the back end here, this is going to be all the kitchen area. Through here, we have the dining area. And then this is like a day room, sitting area through here. And then you've got your main living room at the front there. We will go upstairs and have a look later on. The bedrooms, etc., which are up there. We've got a 125mm cavity with 115 insulation. The Celotech stuff which you can see, which is over there, and then I'll show you the actual brick which we've got on the building as well, which the packs are just up there. So first of all, I want to show you what is beneath this building, which is very, very special. So as we head on downstairs, I mean, just look at the garden which is here. It's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. As we come downstairs here now, this is the sunken garden area, which is going to really trap some heat. It's a hot day today as well. It's 32 degrees today, so down here will trap the heat. And as you come underneath the building now, got a swimming pool, as you can see, beautiful. And then down here as well, there's going to be a bar, there's going to be a poker room, there's going to be a gym. This is where all the fun happens, beneath the house. Monstrous building. Right, let's get back upstairs. We'll go over and show you the bricks which are on this project and who's going to be working alongside me on it as well. That's something else you're going to want to know and all. So we'll go and introduce you to the lads, Aaron and Luke. Right. There's Aaron in the forklift there, which is a delivery from Darlaston Builders Merchants. Some concrete bricks, some building sand and some blocks. The bricks was sourced by the client, so they've had them delivered in direct from, not too sure who they've got them from, sorry to be honest with you, but this is the brick which we're using, which is called, let's have a look what it's called. Antro, I believe that's the name of them. It's a 65mm brick. It's got a little frog in it as well. Looks like it's got some detail on some of them as well, which we'll be finding the best face side on them. Well, that one hasn't got a frog in it, so something that I've seen many times before. Some have frogs, some don't. That one hasn't either. But yeah, so these are the bricks which are on the project, and all these and many more which are going to be delivered are going to be put into that building right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you can see here, this is our data mark, which is 150 up from the ground here. And what we've done is set the laser up and we've dotted it around on every single steel which is around the building. Well, Aaron has anyway. This is Aaron.
Oh yeah.
So this is my right hand man, Aaron Paling.
Nice to meet you.
We've known each other for a very, very, very long time. Went to school together. Aaron's a couple of years above me in school. Yeah, both went into bricklaying in separate ways. We worked together about 10 years ago, weren't it, on site? I had a site up in Leicester when I was working for Langle Build. I had a gang on for them. Aaron jumped in with me then, and then 18 months ago, innit? 18 months ago, Aaron come back through, and now he's staying put forever, so yeah. There we go. So yeah, so we've put all the data marks around the building, so we know exactly where we're hitting. The laser's been out and then put back away, as you can see, all the way along. So what we're going to be doing today is setting out the concrete bricks on the inside courses, and then that will be the damp height then. And we've got a courser block on top of the bricks then, with a tray coming off into the outside. And then we'll follow suit then until the tray and everything's been installed, which we'll show you as we're doing it. The brickwork will go up on the outside, the weep holes will go in, and then we'll be set then from DPC to carry on with the rest of the build.
Probably good for him in this heat though, isn't it? Yeah, hold him down that side. Yeah. I'll get you. I'll get you. Far away. Come right over the back. The what?
The wood. The boards, like the floorboards.
Can move that. Pro drive lightning. Get them out of the way.
Right, so that is the end of our first day on the tools on this job, and we have, as you've seen from earlier, set out the perimeter on the inside, hung the damp over as well to carry through for the floor membrane, bifold doors in the back set out across here and through to here. And then on this side then we had to get the BT engineering saw out because it wasn't quite working. Where the concrete must have been a bit higher on this one, so we've cut the blocks down. As you can see on the back here, we've cut them all down to be able to hit the height which we want. So that is it for today on this job. Aaron and Luke are going to be cracking on tomorrow and Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And I know I'm getting picked up at about 5 o'clock, I think it is, in the morning by a lad called Dale. So we'll get some clips from him on the way down to London, because we are heading to these amazing guys, the Stabila factory. Right, so it's Tuesday now. We are down at Heathrow Airport and we are getting a flight to Frankfurt to the Stabila factory. I'm walking here with the legend himself, Mr. Ashley Francis, the founder of Bricklayer Social Club and one of the co-founders of Supertrail. Right here in front of me is the man that drove me down here, Mr. Dale Worton, and Mr. Joe Shaw, aka Brick Jackets. So yeah, with
Mr. BJ.
Mr. What does Blade call you? Mr.
Joe Kits.
That's it, Joe Kits. Brick Joe Kits, that's the one. Yeah, there's our flight.
Nothing like the plane to Vegas, was it?
No. But that's another thing as well. So Supertrail's been now going for 2.5, coming up to 3 years now.
First final.
Yeah, it's the third final coming up, and this is the 7th flight I've been on with these chaps as a part of Supertrail. So if that's not a bit of incentive out there to any other bricklayers that want to get involved in the future months, there's lots of opportunities to go to lots of different places.
It's not mandatory, it doesn't have to be. It's opportunity.
And I'm hearing word on the street that the winner this year, whoever it is out of the 14 of us, gets taken to Australia at some point. So there's going to be an Australian version as well. So again, if that's not more incentive, the winner goes to Australia and the winner then goes to Las Vegas as well to go and compete at Spec Mix. So I believe it's open now for 2026. Yeah, 2026 is now open. So if you feel like you're sitting on the sidelines and you're thinking, I can do what these lads can do, I'm a nippy trail, I know what I'm about, get yourself involved. There's loads of opportunities, loads of fantastic prizes in the regionals and in the final. So, and there's opportunities like this as well to get on a plane with loads of fantastic bricklayers. So I will put the link in the comments for the website if you want to go on there to get in. So, yeah.
Behind me now, no snoring now, right?
968 my seat is. Where's 968?
Yeah, but after deductions, you're down the front.
Where's number 12 after deductions? Right, we'll see you all in Germany. Hour and a half on the flight apparently. It's alright, let's go. I'm going to hand you over to Harry to show you some of the German lands outside.
Here we go.
There you go.
As you can see, there's a lot of land.
Oh, what love. Ah, yeah.
We've sweet talked the air hostess for chocolate.
2, 4, 6 each. There you go. 2.
Right.
Das ist gut, ja. Ja.
Good chocolate, no?
It's good, you know.
Oh, it's just hold tight.
The Lufthansa.
I seen him do a scope.
Cheers, thank you very much. Right, here we go. Ow, my leg. Tough. This is very, very hot. Some temperature. Onto the bus. It is hot. It is hot. Here we are, back at. I can't pronounce that out there, but we stayed here last year. There's my bag. What's that?
Phone in sight, eh?
Right.
What, everyone's like that?
Here we are.
This is
Collison
Collison 2.0. Collison's apprentice.
He's apprentice.
So here we are. Back at the Stabila factory. This is where all the levels from all around the world have been made and going to be made. The weather here is absolutely stunning. It's about 38 degrees now, something like that. And yeah, oh, it is, in the words of Chris Eubank Senior, stupendous. Absolutely lovely. There's the gang over there. Absolute legend he is, he loves it. He loves it. What a great crack this is. Bunch of bricklayers over in Germany. It's fantastic. So this is the local village, as you can see. Very, very, very old buildings.
Into the crate.
Oh, man, I'm getting there.
Yeah. 100%. Right, what's your walkout song, Harry?
Tom Jones, Sex Bomb.
Sex Bob. What's your walkout song? Don't know yet. Got a walkout song? There you go. Got a walkout song, Tom? Got a walkout song? No? Jack? Walkout song? What's your walkout song? Josh, what's your walkout song? What's your walkout song? Yours? Not a clue. Dale, I know yours. What's yours? Walkout song? Any ideas?
Power by Kanye West.
Nice, nice. And none of them are walking out. Oh, yes. Take your one, more one. Take your one. Sounds your one. No, yeah. I'm going to wait for more one. Before we start sharing ollies. Got me drunk? There you go. Cheers, lads.
I want that everybody has one, that we can do a cheers together.
Cheers, beers. Cheers, beers. Bluetooth. Bluetooth. Thank you so much. So, this is a German meal called Palatinade. So it's a mixture of different meats.
Assorted meat.
Different assorted meats. Where's that menu there, bro? Let's have a look. See what's in it. Not that I'm not going to be able to pronounce none of it. So there we go. That's it there, up on my phone. Traditional food from the region. And I'm not even going to pronounce any of that. Oh yeah, in English. So sausage, meatball, slice of big stuffed sausage, pickled cabbage, potato rosti. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, there we go. That's tonight's dinner with some beers.
You help digesting and preparing for later on the wine tasting.
Oh God, we got wine tasting. Love that.
Enjoy.
So we got a
Cheers.
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 cheers, my dears.
Taking Charlie down.
Snaps.
Oh, yeah, that's proper.
Here comes the heartburn.
Anyone got a lighter? Anyone got a lighter?
Still there.
Wow.
He was starting to sip it to enjoy it. So,
While we're going, yeah, we're taking Charlie down.
It's gone, mate.
Do you enjoy that?
Polish it off. Put your hands back on my chest, don't you?
Do you ever drink your tea?
So, yeah, this is a group of mainly bricklayers. They will compete in August for who is the quickest, the best, the most accurate one.
Right here, pal.
Maybe. And they are here.
He's here.
More information about
You don't want it last year then, didn't you?
The bloke in there.
Yeah. Wait, hang on, sorry. You can behind that. It keeps going down, actually. What are you, fourth this year?
Third.
Fourth.
Second. Second this year. Josh is first at a minute.
You are?
2 minutes.
In the official rankings, this is number 1 and 2.
Oh, I love that, mate, when he put that in there. Oh, I love that.
They both beat Charlie School.
It's like the shed at home. You know, just trying to film before.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit fun.
Okay, right, it's very cool in here. Oh wow, this is really cool. Oh my love. Welcome to the dungeon! Thank you.
Fancy the steel in the outer for your order.
Form a leg. That smells nice.
Pretend you're a fucking young lad again, knock it back.
You what, father?
Pretend you're a young lad again and just knock it back. Pretend you're 14.
I love it. It's got a kick.
Oh, that's like water.
Yeah, but it's afterburn, isn't it?
I'm also not a wine drinker. Yeah. I love it. No, I think
Tastes like
later on
reverb,
to
it's in your face.
identify what is in there. And,
You know what, though? It's not actually bad. I thought it was.
yeah, I think this is what you have to find. What you think it's.
And we go away. What's it like?
Lychee? Yeah. He said it's coming some lychee foods in there. Gooseberries. Yeah, so.
He said gooseberries. He said gooseberries.
I mean, it don't quite have the same feel as.
I'm not a wine drinker.
Just the way it
You're not. Neither am I, but it's a nice.
No, but I think it's a nice experience.
It's a nice experience.
Not when I win.
It's a nice experience to see it from a different side. Yeah. Getting some explanations.
In a man's dungeon.
So we're ending today's video now.
I'm in today's video.
We're ending today's video.
Oh, what a shame.
So this is the end of day 1
is
in
the,
Stabila, Tuesday. Dale's just brought 2 bottles of
Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker, it's called.
Finish off the day because we didn't want to leave.
So wine tasting was really good. Jack didn't shut up. Josh was being naughty and Ash told us all off. And that's about it for today, people. So tomorrow we're going to do the factory tour, and this video continues for the weekly episodes of Life with Mahoney. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Catch you all in the morning. This is now Wednesday, the day which I frequently call Pumpity 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 Pump. It is, what time is it in the morning? It's 10 to 7 now, so I've been up for about an hour, had a shower and stuff, and I'm going to head outside now and just take my drone up a little bit to be able to see the surrounding area which we're in. And then I'm sure we'll be going for some breakfast and stuff this morning as well before we head down to the actual Stabila factory again, but which we head down this time for an official tour around the factory and how the levels are made, which is really entertaining, to be honest with you. And once you watch this, I guarantee you, you will never ever ever not use a Stabila level on your job. Literally, they are the best on the market for an absolute reason, and today we're going to show you that reason why.
managing all these different, they're running around, cruising around, and doing all the plastic parts that we are using for the spirit levels. The capacity is 25,000 vials per day, and the production area is 1,000 square meters. And this has been completely rebuilt in 3 years ago, 4 years ago. The different machines that we are using, and here you can see all the different steps that we are doing. So this is the acrylic glass as raw material, as you have seen over there. It will be injected, that's the first part, then we do the grinding. We put in the rings, and then it has to be sealed, and this is a final vial that can be used inside our vials, okay? And all the different bits and pieces, so the vial holding system for the horizontal and vertical vials that are brought in, and as a final result, foil. One is just for horizontal or vertical leveling, and when we have the 6th ring wider, we have a slope vial. So with the 2nd ring, we have 1% of slope, and with the 3rd ring, we have 2%. For these applications, sometimes in the field, you don't need to have electronics, because below 1% is, let's say, interior wastewater drainage, and 2% will be rainwater falling from the sky outside, terrace building, and all that stuff.
Hey! Thank you very much. And the winner is
Josh.
4 minutes 54 seconds is Dale.
Hey.
Thank you.
Another check level.
The first thing I'm winning this year. Thank you.
Can we get...
Yeah, it feels absolutely amazing. It's fantastic to actually come to the place which with the levels which we've used over all the years to be able to see how they're made, how they're put together, and the real reason why they are the best levels on the market as well. My key takeaway from this trip is the fact of understanding how these levels are actually put together, the quality behind them, the reason why they are the best in the market, and how the exact process from start to finish, how these levels are made. It's fantastic to see. If I could lay brick anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I would have to say it's going to be Australia. Just because of from what I heard from stories from friends that have been over there. One of the chaps in this competition called Dale has said what it's like. And I'd love to experience that, finishing work at 2 o'clock and going down the beach and just putting some meat on the barbie and having a few beers. That'll be a nice life. So yeah, my first level I do remember having is one out of the shed. It was one of my dad's old levels, which I started off with in my bricklaying career. And the importance of having a good level, obviously our work has to be A1, it has to be spot on. And if the level isn't reading right, our work's not going to read right. So it's so important to make sure everything is so accurate in what we're doing. What's more bricklaying superpower? More bricklaying superpower, I would say, is the graveyard shift. It's the fact that I can keep going at the same pace first thing in the morning and last minute of the day as well. And sometimes in the summer months I like to do stupid long hours to catch up, to cover for the winter months. And I would say more superpower is the fact that I can go from the same pace first thing in the morning to the last thing in the morning as well.
Perfect, thank you.
All good? Sorted.
And that will show yeah. So then you're doing that, and then you can use this as a reference now. So you've now lined that up with point A and point B. So if you need to make data marks as you go, so you line that up. What are the things that you need to measure? You're trying to measure things horizontal, things vertical. You're also trying to get square. And particularly when you're doing layout work, trying to get square corners is quite important. And you guys all tell me what the steps are and the processes are that you follow, but they're quite fiddly. It's not that easy to square off, particularly when you're working by yourself.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Once again, Pythagorean theory. But there's better solutions. Like this. Someone of you has already used that kind of layout station? Never ever? So first of all, for sure, you have to establish one axis. So you have to always have one reference axis to work with. The house on the ground, to build the house on the ground, you need to orientate according to the plan that you get from the surveyor. And then you transfer these axes from the better board or with the datum fix. Position it. You have your reference axis, point A, which is marked here. It has been measured in, so probably 5 meters away from another axis. And then you have measured point B on that side over there, where actually is the green target. And now we need to connect all those targets with each other. And that's a process that usually you're doing on the job site. I do not know, every day or every week, whatever. If you're doing layout on a regular basis, you have to do this. And then you have to establish your axis first. And this would be like this, that you have to position with the plumb down beam, which is eccentric of the laser here, right on top. And then, just let me double check.
Should we knock this light off here? Will that make any difference?
Sorry?
If we knock the light off here, will that make any difference to see?
There's, we can turn off the lights if you want.
Yeah, I remember last year, if we turned the lights off, you could see it a lot more.
I like that though, so you can put it, you know, like when you're going on site with pins or you set out foundation,
Yeah.
slap that on and it's just go.
Double check it, yeah.
So what the layout station is giving you, gives you 3 vertical lines, and all the 3, they always include 1 time 90 degrees. So we have 90 here and 90 here. So we can establish while establishing one axis, immediately we will have established 90 degrees that way and 90 degrees that way. We can immediately start. All we need to do, we start from here to there, we go over there and position the receiver on top of our marking point B. Here, I turn the receiver on, and then I press the auto alignment button for longer than 10 seconds until 2 red lights start flashing. With this, I start reflecting the auto alignment modus, and the laser will
Yeah, now. That's moving now, it's finding it.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, yeah.
and the line
So if you put that one side of the foundation and not the other, it'll be a perfect form.
Once this is done, the complete layout has been finished. All I need to do is take another receiver probably, so keep this line away or alive, and then I can do my additional work and work into this and that direction to do the layout. Everything is given. No more additional work. Just press one FE.
There you go.
One fucking button. Sorry.
Problem pronouncing that. Fucking straight on. 90 degrees. Off.
Fuck. No, like my
And instead of bouncing around with two people doing the 3, 4, 5 alignment and all that stuff, it's easy to go.
That's fucking nuts.
You can't get it wrong. How much are they?
Oh fuck, I'll have a go.
I don't sell them, I always give them for free. Only what's the price?
What are those? 500,200 pounds.
1200.
Yeah, 1,200. Clear.
Do they do level line as well on a tripod?
Yeah.
What's that?
But not a 360, it has an opening fan angle of 120 degrees, but 120 is bigger than 90. So if you position that laser in a corner, you can cover
Yeah.
top side.
So you can get square, then you can get level after on the tripod.
So first you do the square, the layout and everything, and once this is done, you continue with your horizontal level. To start the
Fucking blow me up,
Brilliant.
It's good, isn't it?
Wow.
Just about enough for you guys to take home with you. Also conscious you've got to carry on, so you can't sit your back with 4-foot levels, meter long girder levels, wait for super chow because you can't buy anything from us at super. We could have checked it in at the moment. I do give So we've got Brickwork folding runs. We've got specially made folding runs as well for you guys. Say specially made, they're printed with your names on them. With the super trowel logo on, so a little memento hopefully if you trip over here. And then finally, last but not least, oh, you got ice cream!
boys, you ain't really.
We've also got, again we pick the size you can stick in your luggage. So we've got also the super trowel logo and the date of this year's super trowel printed on a 40 centimetre 96 2. Again, another memento for you guys to take home. We can get ice cream out the front and ice cream.
Great.
So,
Amazing.
Make sure I get this. Ash, Mahoney. Leighton.
That is this all done. There's your on the table. And we've got our journey home now.
Finito.
Dono.
2 days, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, we've got an hour and a half coach drive now. Then we take off at 9. We land back at 10 because of the time differences. And then you'll probably be dropping me off about 12:30.
Yeah, that's right. Home for about 2.
Home for about 2 himself.
See you,
Thank you so much.
See you, mate.
Take care, mate. And yeah, it'll be up bright and early in the morning, ready to go back to Graf, so catch you all in a bit. Okay, so it is now Wednesday night and I am still in Germany. So basically we got to the airport, we checked in, we got our we checked in, basically got all our flight tickets sorted, etc. Went up into the lobby, got a Burger King, sat down waiting for it, and all of a sudden about, I don't know, it's probably half hour, 45 minutes possibly, to an hour possibly actually, I'm not too sure on the time scale, but all of a sudden it come up on the screen, flight cancelled. So all sat there like, what do you mean? So we've walked down to the Lufthansa desk and they've said the flight was cancelled because of adverse weather, which we was all a bit confused about. We thought this doesn't seem too right, because we checked the forecast in Heathrow, London, and the forecast was fine. We checked the forecast here and it was absolutely fine. So we was a bit sceptical as to why the actual flight got cancelled. So then they turned around and said to us that Friday morning Friday morning will be the next flight. So spend all day here tomorrow and then go back in the following morning. So obviously we've all got lives to get back to, we've got things to get back to, work, etc. So we was like, look, where else can we get to? So we've managed to book a flight now for the morning to Birmingham International, which is a shame because it's right by my house, but my keys, etc. are in Dale's car down in Heathrow. So we're going to get back to Birmingham in the morning. We're all going to get the train down to Euston and then get across to Heathrow then, taxi or whatever it may be, to get to Dale's car to be able to get home then. So unfortunately, these things do happen. Right, so I managed to get myself a flight back to Birmingham, direct from Frankfurt. So I'm back on site now. I'll show you a little bit of an update on what's happened. I was hoping to get on the tools today, but obviously with everything, all the delays with the flights, etc., I haven't been able to. So, right, this is where we're at now. So this blockwork started to go up. And then there's been a discussion while I've been gone. Customers had like a last minute on the sand and cement, so we've just gone and got some yellow sand. We're using the red at the moment. This is the one sand panel which has been done in the red, and we've just done another one here now in the yellow, just so we can make a decision on the colour mortar which he wants. I know it should have been done by now, but we was last minute on this job pretty much. It come through not too long ago, so we've only had like one site meeting before it was quoted and finalised with the price at what we was going to do it at. So yeah, around here as well started going up. All good as. So I'll be back on here Monday, crack on with the rest of this block work through here. Aaron's off tomorrow as well because he's going to Formula 1. So yeah, there you go, update from the job. Slight changes, but once we get decided on the mortar, etc., next week there'll be massive differences on here. Massive differences once we get started on the brickwork. So yeah, most of the block works will be done Monday, Tuesday, and then onto the brickwork then, and that won't take too long at all. Look, nice easy flank down there, just panels on the back, so there's not much brickwork in there really. Another flank down here to do with one doorway in it, and there's not much brickwork on the front here at all either, so a bit of blockwork, pillars, etc. So yeah, there we go, there's an update from the job. Right, so I'm wrapping up this video now. It's Saturday afternoon and I am vegged out on the sofa, chilling out. Yesterday we went down to a place called Sandwich in London and did some work with Santander, some video work with them. So most of yesterday's content was filmed in portrait because it's going to be posted on Instagram. So I didn't get anything really to post over here on YouTube. Not that there wasn't really much to do in a sense of content-wise for myself. Just had to film the day, what went on, what we did and things like that. So if you go over to Instagram, you'll see the reel which I post on there over the next couple of days. But yeah, so that's the end of the week. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will get better at making these videos. The more and more I lock into it and the more and more focus on it, the video content will be becoming better. Like, so please like and subscribe to receive future videos. And next week I've got a manic week on. There's going to be some graveyard shifts thrown in there. We're going to be working up there on the house. I've got a garden wall to chuck in. I've got an extension to finish off. And I've possibly got another extension to finish off if the roof is done on it as well. So next week it's going to be wild. The week after is going to be wild. The week after that's going to be wild. I've got a really busy running now up until Super Trail and then through onwards after Super Trail as well. So keep with us and the video will get better the more and more I do it. And like I said, please like and subscribe to receive future videos from myself. Thanks for watching. Catch you all soon.